You're live. What I say in geometry is area is area is area. However I approach this question, the area of this triangle isn't going to change, is it? It is what it is. So aren't all these three equal to each other? Regardless of which angle I utilize. All right. Now, if I multiply everything by 2, what do I end up with?
AB side C equals BC sine A equals AC sine C. Or AC sine A. Or B if that's a B.
No, that's a B. You are
I was
correct.
confused. Sorry.
Me too. If I divide all 3 parts by A times B times C,
Well, it'd be sine equals sine.
it'll be sine C over
It'll have to be over
C.
1 over C.
the A's and the B's cancel. I'm left with, so this is little c, this is the side length. And this would be sine of angle A over the side length A. And this will be the sine of B over B. This is the law of sines. Oxnat, that you have to know, memorize. It makes a lot of sense. I mean, memorization-wise, right? Just sine A over A. This is just a derivation or the proof for this. We're going to now use this to solve for angles and sides. Okay. 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 All right, let's go to the question at the bottom. Let's do this one up right there on our desks. If little a is 18, this length here, length B.
Isn't it the side over the side of the angle?
Good question. Hang on. I was going to have them discover that.
Sorry.
No worries. It doesn't matter. As long as I'm consistent, it doesn't matter. Okay, no discovery. This is what he's saying. We've sort of talked about the flipping property with proportions, haven't we? I have all the angles on top here, agreed? And all the side lengths on the bottom. If I flip this all over, I end up with the side length over both of these work as long as I'm consistent. The one I'm going to use depends on what my given information is. And ultimately, it really doesn't matter which way you start. You have to be consistent. Angles on top or angles on bottom. Cool? Excellent. All right. So measure of angle A is 71. Measure of angle C is 24. If A is 18, find C, give it a go, show your work. Show your work. Maybe only 2-3 lines, but show your work. Very visual. I would put those I would put the 24 in the picture, I would put the 18 in the picture, I would put the letter C in the picture.
Because this is A. I remember it's like A, and it's always opposite, so like, B, opposite would be little b.
Cool. We're just going to be patient. What do you think, Tim? You got it? You have an equation, Jake?
No, I don't.
So you have what, sine of 24 over, okay, sine of 24 over C, that's fine. 24 degrees over C. And then, here's my other angle that I'm given. So sine of 71, or, yeah, correct, I agree. Sine of 71 over 18. So now you have a proportion. So, we'll pause for a second. This is what Graham was talking about. If we would have first written this equation as C over sine of 24 degrees and 18 over sine of 71, then to solve for C, don't I just have to multiply both sides by sine of 24? That's what he was referring to. Now, we're going to get there, because if you cross multiply, I'm going to get 18 times sine of 24 equals C times sine of 71. I got to divide by sine of 71. When you're showing your work, I want to see this equation. I want to see this calculator ready step. And then you can go ahead and answer it. Sure? You have an answer?
Oh, no.
Just plug this, once you have this, plug it right in. I don't plug it all in, I do the numerator. I go 18 times sine of 24, enter, and then I divide sine of 71. Shouldn't matter, that's just habit over the years of how I do it. What'd you do?
7.74.
7.4?
Yeah.
And right now it's unitless, I don't have any units there. Do you get that?
No, I got that, but the way I did it, I got sine of 71 divided by 18, then I divided sine of 24 by
That's
what I got.
I got 7.74.
Okay, walk me through.
So I found sine
You didn't
70
touch this yet?
Not yet,
Okay, so you did this over C,
over C.
and you did this.
Yeah,
What did you
I
get for
had-
that? What did you get for that?
It was 0.0525.
0,
525.
2, 5. All right, now what did you do?
And then I found the sine of 24.
Okay, what's the sine of 24?
It's 0.406. Then I divided that by 0.05.
Right, so what you did was you interchanged these two, which is perfectly fine. And then from here,
Yeah.
yeah, 100%, 100%. I'm just looking at two things. One, efficiency, right? I'm saving you some time.
Yeah.
And then this is way back in the day before everybody had calculators and stuff. This is just calculator ready, assuming that if you have a calculator, you can do this correctly.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you're fine. 100% okay. My only concern over here, what I've seen people do is not cross multiply and divide by the 0.406 and then have another decimal and think that's the answer, and they don't know why it's not the answer. And the reason why is because this is still 1 over c. Yeah. Ish, sort of? Okay.
See.
Let's get the next one. Alexis, yeah? Did you get 7 point? Cool. All right. Let's see if we can go a little quicker now. This is more apt to be what the questions will look like. No picture provided. You need to, I would, if I was you, I'd create my own picture.